Greetings, truck lovers and truth seekers. Tonight's normal show has been preempted by last minute improvisation. I had a show planned, but unfortunately the star could not make it, so we're going to have to do this in a different way. But fear not, we will continue, and so will the show. Tonight's show is going to be broke up in two segments. One is something I had planned a while back but never did. And the second is going to be just a question and answer between you and me. So if you're familiar with StreamYard and would like to join the show, second half of the show is going to be devoted to you in the audience. So by all means, go ahead and click that link. Come on in. Let's have a conversation. First half of the show, I'm going to dedicate to those individuals having difficulties with trucking. They're having doubts. They're having questions, and maybe you're just about at that point in your life and career to where you're actually considering giving up. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't. I mean, if you're sure you want to do something else, I can't twist your mind or twist your arm or any of that. But if you're having doubts and you have questions, reach out to us. Reach out here on Frontlines. Ask a question. Pose a problem. See if we can't help you solve it. See if we can't help you become better. The actual premise of the show is to help make trucking great again. So what better way to do it than by giving you and the audience all the information and power you need. Normally, every day is dedicated on this show and on this channel to looking constructively and critically at news stories and analyzing them in ways mainstream media cannot and will not. They're dedicated to their fan base, you. They're dedicated to the corporate media that sponsor their material. So they're obligated to present you with a certain way in which to house the news and have the news. And that kind of bothers me sometimes. So I created this channel as a way to counter that mainstream corporate narrative. I bring you quite a few videos. I bring you quite a few scenarios that I hope at least give you the alternative. And that's what this channel is all about. I've recently began memberships and started promoting memberships. So I encourage you, take a moment. If you believe in the cause of keeping a channel alive, look into joining. Our least expensive is Ditto Head. You're able to share in supporting our channel, and you'll have priority access to replies, comments, and responses from me. I'll pay higher and faster attention to those with memberships. Early access, I put out all of my videos now that I have members, which I'll highlight one of them here in a minute. I put those out for members first. I give them early access by as much as 12 hours to videos that I create and publish. So if you want early access to the videos before they go public, there's your way to do it. I have another membership for the insiders, those that really want to help support. The added benefit is all of those perks. Plus, I give you guys once a month a newsletter to where I'll actually put everything in print and give you some opinions I won't release on this show. So it's definitely worth the investment. I encourage you, if you like supporting creators on YouTube, if you like being part of making history, go ahead and invest in that. Become a member. I'd like to highlight one of our currently more famous members, Griff. He is one of our Ditto Head members. Welcome to the show. If you're in the audience, chime up, say hello. Anytime during these shows, I encourage you to leave a super thanks. Let me know that you're out there. if you'd like to support us as well. Um, I'm going to start tonight's show out with a little bit of a different twist to what I normally do. And that's we're going to talk tonight about giving up. And let me do something real quick here because it's probably causing you guys a lot of grief. Hang on one second. And yeah, Lord knows there's probably a little bit of feedback in it. So hopefully that didn't ruin the show experience. But I'm going to start tonight's show out with a little bit of a different take on endurance. And I'm going to kind of clue you in. I almost did not start this channel. In fact, I almost did not get into trucking. So let's talk about that from your perspective as well as mine. And let's take trucking to the front lines.
Love inexperienced driver.
I think trucking is a very good career.
The world meets nobody halfway. Do you understand what that means?
We don't do it just for us and our families. We do it for you guys.
Frontlines is here and dedicated to you guys. Welcome to the show, everybody. The membership, as has been asked, is for the Ditto Heads, $1.99, for the Network Insider, $4.99 a month. So if you feel like you'd like to support, I definitely encourage it, welcome it, and appreciate that as well. Let me get to the right screen. There. Oh, good. So again, to those joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is BossMan. You are watching Truckin' Frontlines. You know, I almost folded a while back, but here's what I learned. Sometimes the strongest people don't break because they're unbreakable. They just break after the cameras turn off and you just never see it. And I recently watched somebody go through that. I recently come up on a video in my feed. I felt bad for the creator and I felt bad for what they were going through, because a lot of the things that you guys don't see is a lot of the criticism and ridicule that exists behind the scenes. And I'll tell you, honestly, if you're new to the YouTubing game, it can really wear you down, you know, because people will purposely go at you if they don't really understand you. And when I first started out, I took that personally. And I watched somebody else kind of almost get tore up. And I'm not going to go into too much detail over what it was I watched, but I've already reached out to that creator and I've already kind of let them know what I thought of the whole situation. Needless to say, I'm going to continue this line of thinking with just this simple caveat. If you, as a viewer of a person's content, if you don't agree with their way of thinking, maybe, or their viewpoint, or their opinion, you get nowhere by insulting them. I witnessed a line of discussion take place that should never, honestly. You know, trucking by itself is hard enough. And just the idea of being away from your family for 2-3 weeks at a clip, dealing with the immense pressures of making a successful business run, all that kind of stuff, that by itself is hard enough. But when you add to that the pressures of having a media personality, on top of doing the research, on top of always being right, or at least appearing to have a moderately central point of view that all your viewers get along with, sometimes that pressure adds up and it will break you. And let me tell you something, there's more real in some of these people I see than you guys even know about. And that really sometimes breaks my heart to see, okay? Because there's a lot of you out there as creators, okay? And I'm speaking strictly to creators. There's a lot of you out there, and all of you have different missions. You all have different thoughts about what you want for your industry, for fellow creators, and for people in general. And you know what? You keep right on going. Your mission is your mission. Okay? It's you, the camera, and God. That's it. Tune everyone else out. Don't worry about what everybody else says. Okay? Just do you. That is my advice to the person. You may or may not see this live stream. You may or may not even know I'm talking about you. But just know I've got your back. A lot of people don't understand you, but I do. One thing I've always figured out is that the strongest people in this, I'm talking about YouTube, not trucking, the strongest people always break quietly. Okay? One thing I've noticed that I think is really funny is people who smile the biggest often carry the most weight. They're the ones that are cracking jokes in the middle of the chaos. I could think of a couple. I'm not specifically referring to them, but specifically a couple of people that are always cracking jokes. Driving with John, who used to be on my show, you know, he was going through a lot of pressure, and it was kind of difficult for him. Don't know how he's doing because I haven't spoken with him recently. John, I hope you're doing well. I hope peace finds you in everyday life. Other creators I've followed and ran across on occasion, same way. They're always cracking jokes. They're always having a good time. But it's what you don't see going on in the background. They'll never talk to you about it. They'll never really confess to it. But it's really something that you as a person, before you make that sharp comment and you really throw things at them, think about that. We're not just out here spinning our wheels. We're actually trying to make a difference, guys. You know, when that stuff goes on, there's no warning, no flare, no breakdown, nothing going on. It just, bang, happens all of a sudden. Then some of them disappear. Then they're just never heard from again. And that can be kind of troublesome. But you don't know that. They're human. They're real. They're people just like you. So next time you want to get online and drop down in the comments and throw 101 insults or comments that would be otherwise derogatory, think, if you won't say that to your own mama, don't say it to a creator. Be nice, be kind. And I've gone through, just to wrap this up and bring in the audience into this, I was almost there not long ago. I've been dark a little while, but the reason is because I'm also running this truck. But there've also been thoughts in the back of my mind. Maybe the viewers just aren't with me. Maybe people just don't get me. Maybe it's time to just hang it up. But just as fast, I snapped back to reality and said, you know what? No, this mission is worth every ounce of time I can give it. I'm not letting the haters win. And I've seen other creators take up that mantle, and God bless them. They're good people for it. Too many to mention, because I follow quite a few of them. I'm not letting the haters win, okay? Let me be real with you. There was a moment not long ago where I nearly called it quits. I said, you know what? This ain't worth it. No one's listening to me. You're just reading articles. You're not doing any good. But that wasn't getting me anywhere. I didn't listen to it, and I slapped myself out of reality, back into reality real fast. I was recently reminded, you know what? The ones who say you'll never make it, the ones who say you're fake, the ones who say negative things about you, they're the ones with the burden to carry. They're the ones with the cross that's too hard to bring across the finish line. They're the ones that need help. They are the ones that I'm sticking this out for. So let me tell you something about my mission here. My mission is to do accurate research, to provide you guys with the honest forum for getting your opinions known. No other news show do you have the studio line like I have open week after week after week, live. No other news show takes the time to ask you what you think. Frontlines does. Truckin City cares. And we will make trucking great again. So if you're in the audience and you'd like to take part in this conversation, I welcome you in. I would like to welcome you in and say, if you've got a question that bears witness to trucking, troubles, difficulties, news of any kind, you've got a question, put it in the chat, put it in the comments, or give us a call here. 860-785-3547 is our studio line. We will take your calls. We will chat with you tonight, and we will bring your issue to the front lines, front and center. Good evening, Thumper. How is life in your neck of the woods? How are you tonight?
It's warm out, but doing pretty good.
Yep. So what do you think of the media critics or those people that tear down creators and give them, I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I never hold back from the audience, okay? The person that I was talking to that I saw actually break on camera and have a difficulty, and I thought she was actually going to quit, is Miranda from Truckin Made Successful. I don't follow her on a routine basis, but I do check in on her videos from time to time when she's got a very good point and a very good title. But she posted a rather troublesome post because she was getting some grief from her audience. And I kind of felt bad for her with the post I saw. And that's what compelled me to make that whole script that I just read to you. It's an opinion, it's worth noting, and people just do not take 2 seconds to think of the damage or the harm that they do when they get onto videos and or live shows and just spit out vitriolic comments, and they just don't think about the impact of what they say has on the person that's receiving it. You know, it's
Right.
really sad. It's really sad.
It is, and honestly, it's those people out there that don't have anything to live for.
Well,
It's their way of making themselves feel better is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we lost one of our regular viewers. I don't see him in the comments. Griff, you're a member. You better chime in the comments. You better join the show. If you don't, I get him. He's probably busy just like me. However, I will acknowledge Grumpy. He is in there. Grumpy, you're welcome to click the link, and you're welcome to come on in on the show as well. Don't care that your name's Grumpy Giggles. You're a trucker in my book. Get your butt on this live show, brother.
Does he remember how to drive a truck?
You better get up here and defend yourself, brother. Actually, no. Him and I recently met up, so that's something the audience needs to know about. In fact, let me do one for you. Don't worry, Grumpy. If you don't want to show up, don't worry about it. I got your back, brother. Hold that thought. I'm about to entertain y'all here just a second. Let me find that as soon as I can get my controls to work here.
You always have technical issues.
I know, right? I mean, yeah, when things don't go as planned, it happens every freaking time. I got to get to the right folder. That's the problem. All right, here we go. This is a very somber post. Unfortunately, I'm
There's no video.
I know. I quit. I quit. I can't do this anymore. I've tried for years, and I just haven't been able to get it right. But today, finally, I now have a reason to quit. And that is, I'm going to quit trying to run into people without trying to actually run into people. Look at here. Look at who I actually ran into. Yeah, of all places. He picked up Oklahoma and put it in the middle of my truck.
What can I say?
That's how talented this guy is. Look him up on TikTok. Grumpy Giggles, right at your service.
Hey.
There you go. Had the occasion to run into him, so I feel like I'm a better guy for it. I think he is too. It was a lot of fun hanging out with him, so I met up with him the other day in between loads, so it was definitely an honor. Him and his wife and his whole family, they're very nice people, so all right. So let's go through the cast. Let's bring in more of the there we are. One at a time, guys. We'll bring you all up. Dollar, how's life bringing you, brother?
About like anything else. If it's got wheels,
There
it'll
you
break.
go. There you go. There you go. Speaking of the man of the hour, he finally shows up. There he is. The man himself, Grumpy Giggles. God bless you.
Hello.
How's life
Can
in
you hear me
Oklahoma?
okay?
Your audio sucks like normal.
It's choppy, but yeah.
Well, excuse me.
No, it does. You're breaking up pretty bad.
You'll be all right.
Uh,
We can understand you there, Grumpy. Just you might want to try. I don't know if it's your internet or if it's your headset, but check on one of them or both of them.
I might be able to fix it. I don't know. Hang on.
Yeah. All right. I'll bring you back up here in just a minute. And so, Dollar, how you been, buddy? How's life treating you?
Oh, be better if the truck wasn't broke, but you know, out here
Oh,
doing my
stop it.
thing.
Stop it. It's running. You're not broke yet.
Well, it's broke. It says it has a problem, but it still keeps going up and down the road.
Well, there you go. It's just maimed. It's not broke. There's a difference, you know.
Yeah, but that's a fine line to walk, though. Is it broke? Is it fixed? What is it doing?
Right?
Hey, look, it's fixed. Oh, wait, it's broken.
There you go. I want to say welcome to Fate Trucking in the house. God bless you. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, babe.
And my daughter also in the audience. Once again, guys, if you've got questions for truckers, for news, for anything regarding to, what we normally talk about, certainly put them in the put them in the chat. We'll entertain questions on tonight's show. Or normally we have an interesting show, just perfectly formatted out. Kind of bombed out on that idea tonight, so we're here for you. We are here for you in the audience. Jessica says it's cursed. Really?
Jerica. Not Jessica, Jerica.
Okay, I can't read. I told you, I suck with names. Anyway.
We know. That's why we were pronouncing it for you.
But acknowledge one more, and Grumpy, you better come back, because if you don't, I know where you live now. Don't mess with me, boy. I know where you live now. Just saying.
Hey, hurry up, move it 10 feet. Then you have a whole new address.
There you go. There he is.
How's this? Any better?
A little bit.
Quite a bit better.
A little choppy, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it.
Well,
right.
I mean, it's a 2-year-old headset almost, so what do you expect?
Hey, there you go. Got to expect that, right? I'm going to bring in one more on backstage. So we'll have a quick conversation, and then we'll start rotating because there's too many people on the screen. So bear with me, guys. Just hang tight.
Okay.
A man from the north, Mr. Poet. It's been a long time, my friend. How are you?
If I were any better, I'd be twins or cloned, and you guys would shoot one of me because you couldn't handle two of me.
We've been there before.
Yeah,
You got a short memory.
Yeah, I know. I know. The doctors keep telling me.
So, how is retired life?
I hate it.
Well, I can well imagine. I can definitely well imagine.
Yeah, I started thinking about that this morning, and I would sooner do my 70 than sit at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, my heart
but
goes out to you, my friend. Every chance I get, I'll certainly chat with you and dialogue with you. But
I know.
I can't imagine sitting home and doing nothing. I you know,
Well, I
it's
don't
just not
have
my
a
life.
hobby. I just bought a tricycle because I can't ride a bicycle. My balance is off. So at least I get some exercise, right?
Well, if you have a tricycle, you get 3 times more fun.
Oh yeah.
Is
Oh
that how
yeah.
that works?
Wait, that those
Say,
come with
I
a
didn't
those,
know.
Say
The
what?
I had
supper
no
says, is
idea
that how
the
that works?
poet had joined up with us clowns.
Well,
No, that's a
I
unicycle. Grumpy, that's a unicycle.
No. We use tricycles too.
Have you ever
But
seen
you
the
know,
movie Saw?
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Grumpy, Grumpy, love you like a brother. But the one scary thing I never want to see is you trying to ride a unicycle.
Oh
oh, I
my.
thought it was like
No,
him dressed up as a
no.
clown.
Oh my. Oh, I've
He's
I've
actually
seen
done that.
that. I've
He's
seen
actually
that.
done that.
Yeah.
Haven't you, Grumpy?
What?
You've actually dressed up as a clown, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, many times actually. That's actually me. I mean, I'm Grumpy Giggles, the Amish clown.
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
Yep.
you're just
Well,
However,
you're
Amish right
missing.
now.
I was going to say you're
Wait,
well,
missing an important part of that, Grumpy.
the Amish should never mess with small engines because they breathe fire sometimes.
I was wondering if you were going to mention that.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, yeah. It decided to basically catch part of my
Backfire.
beard on fire, and it went right on upside. I'm sitting here patting it out. Smelled horrible, looked horrible. I said, okay, shave it off. Start over from
Okay.
scratch. Back to the drawing board.
It's kind
There
of
Yeah, I
you
like
go.
kind of
me,
thought
kind of
when
like me that one night with the trying to get that bolt out of the engine.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God.
I mean,
that was a little
when
frightful.
when I ran into you, I actually had to double take because I was like, wait a minute, what looked different? And not only were you missing the beard, but you also shaved your head too. I was like, that's what looked
He does
different.
that every summer.
yeah,
Does
but where's
Mm.
his
he
hat?
really?
He's got to have the hat if he's going to fit the part.
Well, that's
I
true.
do have the hat, but the poor thing's falling apart.
Well, go
Well,
get a new one.
I will give you a congrats, Grumpy. You are
Yeah.
doing good with. Yeah, I will say you're doing good with the weight thing. So you're looking good, my friend. So
Oh, yeah, I've lost quite a bit. I mean,
yep.
last
I
year
don't know if that's good
roughly.
or bad, but I do have to acknowledge where truth is. So you're
Well,
doing
you can
very
really
good.
see it. You can really see it in my face and stuff now since I've lost all this hair off my face. I
Yeah,
was trying to
yeah,
hide it, but it didn't work.
right. Yeah. Epic fail. So
Oh
Well, at
no.
least he
anybody
looks
in
better
the
than me on camera.
yeah
Ah,
anybody in the audience or on the replay, you're welcome to drop a comment or question down below. We'll certainly, member or not, I will certainly entertain the idea of responding to you if you're live with us. We don't have very much going on, probably because I was starting so late. So my apologies to the audience. Um,
It happens.
it does. It does indeed. Um, bring Poet back when he gets his signal back, but apparently Alberta has issues with their internet signal. Um, so what's the latest and greatest in dollars world? We kind of cut your conversation short. You're talking about issues with your truck. Anything you want to share?
Latest and greatest is Thumper and we started a podcast called Truckers Unhinged. It's on
Certainly. Tell
Discord.
us about it. Yeah,
It's
tell us about
also
it,
on
brother.
YouTube.
Mhm.
All truckers are welcome. Wives are welcome. We have a spouse section. No matter what you pull, we will make a spot for you.
Yep. Yep. There's my daughter saying hello to you, Grumpy. There. Whoop. Who dropped? I introduced the daughter into the conversation, and he just fades out. Boom, gone. See, dear, I told you scare people. I'm picking on you.
Normal
Well,
grumpy.
you know, That happens in Oklahoma, though.
Yeah,
One
right.
minute signal, next minute nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. I'm watching the screen to see if anybody else joins us. I'm all over the place actually, so I may be a little slow on seeing people where they need to be.
But I do have some new news.
Go
I
ahead.
get to graduate from a tandem to a spread,
Hand to a spread. What are you doing? Getting a different
different trailer.
trailer?
Oh,
Okay,
you're
cool.
gurgitating.
No, I'm spreading the axles like I like my women's legs.
Really? Were you really gonna go there?
I had to.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I was gonna say he must think he's on Truckers Unhinged. He's forgotten he's on my show.
Yes, come over. You want to run down the road and do and talk and shoot the shit? More the merrier.
Hey, I
We
don't
do
mind.
pick on each other. We're not bashful. We even pick on BossMan in there. Okay.
Oh, every day, constantly.
Well,
So
not
I welcome.
constantly. Sometimes more than once.
Yeah,
Hmm.
more than
Don't
once,
ask.
right?
Don't ask me what happened. I just went bye bye. I was like,
I've
gee,
gotten used to that
thanks.
with Grumpy. I've gotten used to that with you. I really have. So
Scary.
I know,
I'm gonna
right?
entertain.
He just saw Ari's name and left.
Yeah,
Ah,
I was gonna say, yeah, that scared her.
Mm.
I'm gonna entertain a real quick discussion, and I do mean quick because this show is not going to be completely obligated to one subject. But I've got to ask you one question, Poet. As a resident of the province of Alberta, how
Mhm.
does it feel to be considered a commodity as a 51st state?
I love it.
Short answer. What would you do if you became part of the United States?
I would get my U.S. citizenship.
You'd
Well,
already have it.
you'd already
Oh,
have
I
No.
it.
don't. Oh, okay.
No.
Well, fine.
If
But
Alberta became the 51st state, you wouldn't have to get it. You'd already have it.
okay, that's fine. That's fair
Okay,
enough.
so what would be your first item on the agenda?
To avail myself of the Second Amendment.
That sounds rather dangerous.
Why?
I thought maybe he was going to for joy.
He would be like that guy in the movie holding a shotgun, the American flag, running in the rain naked.
You have to bring that up, Grumpy. You
I've
had to bring that
Really?
up.
I've never
Thanks.
seen that movie, and I don't want to
no,
now.
no, no! I don't even want to picture that.
No. America!
The
That's
thing
one of
is,
those images. That's
the
one of
thing
those
is,
images you just can't unsee. I'm sorry.
Ah,
the
where's the
thing is,
bleach? I'm pouring it in.
the thing is, guys, up here, okay,
Well,
owning,
thanks. I got bleached.
owning,
I got to bleach my balls.
Yeah, right.
up
No,
here,
poet. Look.
the
I would
second,
figure.
yeah,
I would figure. Time out, poet. I
yep,
would figure of all the things that you could do if you were the 51st state, of all the things you would do, you would get in a perfectly good car and travel around the country. See sites like, all of the historic landmarks all across the country. Because you can't right now because you got a border between you and us. But if
right.
if it become the 51st state, you've got 49 other states to drive around and have a good time.
This is true, but I've already
But the
been
first
to
thing,
them.
but you vacation. You've
Well,
done it in a truck. Big
Wait,
yeah,
difference.
okay,
what's a vacation?
exactly.
That's
You
what
know,
happens when you die. But
That
the wife drives everywhere because I'm sick of driving.
well, she drives you crazy. So tell us the truth now. Come on, be
I
honest with
just
us.
did.
no,
I
no,
just
no.
did.
She doesn't drive me crazy.
Hey,
She
you
drives
can
me
get them
nuts.
once a year. You can get them to stop driving you up the wall so you can put new tires on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then we take it to a tire shop, right? The only thing I get to do is retorque the tires within 80 miles.
Okay.
That
You
went
know,
over
So,
his head.
yeah,
uh,
and that's fine. I
yeah,
mean,
it went way over there.
hey, look, Yep.
Peanut.
See the mosquito landing strip?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you call that,
Wait.
poet?
Yeah.
Mosquito landing strip.
You know,
Huh.
if he
My-
if he had a baseball hat on right now, with that goatee, he looks like that Mark guy off of Shipping Wars.
Oh yeah.
Little bit,
Are you talking
just a little bit.
just a little bit? Are you talking?
Look,
Are you
just
talking about the one
because
that got
I'm not
arrested?
wearing my do-rag today.
I don't know. I
That's
mean,
right.
I had to wear my
Hey.
sunglasses so I could at least see the screen.
Yeah, there you go. No,
Hey,
I thought there was something missing.
seriously, like what I said, I would avail myself of the Second Amendment because the way it is right now is like the old story goes. They outlaw guns, only the outlaws will have guns. And
Well,
up here, you cannot defend yourself until the assault has taken place.
well, and then too, there's a lot to the Second Amendment that people overestimate and undersee. So
Well, yeah.
it's a hot debate, and it's really it's depending on what side of the argument you're on. I mean, you're either right or you're wrong, and everybody's opinion is like,
Well, yeah.
well,
I,
You know,
I,
I won't
I'm
go
I,
gonna
there.
I'm gonna point one thing out real quick.
What's that,
go ahead.
Thumper?
Now, every time Poet talks about the Second Amendment, in your guys' head, you're gonna see him running around holding a shotgun with American
Yeah,
flag
yeah,
and say
yeah.
America.
Ain't you glad you brought
Quit
that up,
it!
Thumper? Yeah,
Cut
that's something
that
else.
out, Thumper.
God. I don't
No,
know
no,
about
no,
you,
no, no.
Stumper. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a kind of a left wing woke statement.
Okay,
Oh, now.
you won't be naked. You'll be in a banana hammock.
Oh my God, you're making it worse.
I was
You're
gonna say,
making
yeah, you're making it
it
worse.
worse.
You're making it worse.
Hey, the only thing I was asking questions about, he said it's a mosquito landing strip. My dad always told me it was a solar panel for a sex machine.
There you go.
Dollar, really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I'm
You're not
actually
helping
trying.
things either.
I was gonna say I'm actually trying to work out how that helps, but all right,
Well,
whatever,
well,
Doc.
look, you
Oh,
ain't got no
Whatever.
hair either, so it's a solar panel.
Well, yeah.
I do too, damn it. I got hair.
It's just peach fuzz.
Yeah.
Hey, Peach Fuzz's hair too.
It
Well,
just
this is
tickles.
true.
It's there.
It tickles and prickles at the same time.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
Okay, you don't want to know what I have to say to that. So,
Poet, it's your first time
Oh.
back on my show for I don't know a couple of months. Don't get
couple of
banned
months.
yet. Come
Yep.
on, yeah. Don't get banned on your first reappearance.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to
Yeah,
know. So I'll just keep my mouth shut.
yeah. Just be careful.
Yeah.
So
No, honestly,
on a side note, this is kind of what you get on Truckers Unhinged.
yeah. I was
This
just
seems
gonna
like
say
a
that.
grumpy
Yeah,
giggle show.
Oh,
Except for worse.
you gotta join
Grumpy,
one of our
your
shows,
show
Grumpy.
is a lot different. You can't even. Mm,
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, mine gets really wild. Yeah,
I
I'm
mine gets
sure it
really
does.
wild.
I guess
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna.
it does.
Hey, Dollar,
Hey,
is that a YouTube show? Truckers Unhinged?
it's
Yeah.
on Discord, buddy,
No, it's
What
on YouTube.
What is that?
It's on
and YouTube.
YouTube. It's
Oh,
on
okay.
YouTube.
Okay. I'll
Just
have to look you
just
guys up.
look up Truckers Unhinged.
Okay. I will.
Well, poet, I don't think knows anything about Discord, so
Come here, Bo. Come
Nope.
here.
yeah, he'll probably
Yeah, I
want
mean,
to
he gets
see
lost on
it.
the other platform that I'm on all the time.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in forever on there.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way: you know it's a good time over there when you get BossMan to cuss,
Oh.
I've
because he's
only
sitting there
done
going,
that once.
"What the heck?"
I've
Once
only
my
done that
ass.
once.
But
What?
yeah, once, yeah, once a time.
Yeah.
At least every
Bo,
time you're on, you drop the F bomb a couple of times. Say
Bo,
hi.
do me a favor. Sick him. Sick him.
Get him, Bo.
He's
Get him.
like
The old
he's
man's
like, Dad,
lying.
you woke me up from my nap.
Yeah, right. There you go. That's a sweet dog right there.
No.
I love that. Anyway, I'm trying to pour me a little bit of
Wait,
soda.
did you hear Bo got to go on vacation?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got left in Hot Springs for a night.
Oh. Did you torture Larry? Did you torture Larry with him?
Nope. He went with one of my other friends for the night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Speaking of which, where is he?
He's probably still down in Hot Springs. None of us got loads tonight.
Okay.
I had to come back to this. Oh, that hurts.
Ouch.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't feel anything.
No, yeah, I had to come back to the shop because I had a wheel seal leaking on the trailer.
Okay.
It was leaking on the hub where you fill it up on the trailer. So I
Right.
took that off, pulled the gasket off, put silicone on it. I started filling it up, and it was going out just about as fast as I was putting it in from
Wow.
the backside.
Well, all I gotta
That's
say
no
is,
good.
well, look at that. Heck of a mechanic.
He
Breaks
froze.
it to fix it.
Who froze?
He
did it?
froze.
Yeah.
Thumper did.
He must have issues. He must have issues. No, it ain't me.
Quick, take a screenshot. That's funny.
Weird thing
He
is,
done
I
it to
just
you.
did too. Yeah.
He done it to you before.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I just did take a screenshot too.
Yeah.
And this is the reason my camera is shut off.
Okay.
Oh hell!
I don't know what
Now I have
happened.
two of him.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know,
I've got,
but
I've got two of you showing up in my backstage now. What in the hell, Thumper?
StreamYard just said F you and kicked me off.
Or something? Yeah.
Well, it's because you were being lippy.
Yeah,
Wait a
you
minute.
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Why? If I wanted any
looks like
lip
a while
out of
ago
you,
it just booted me.
That's all right. For some reason, it messed everybody around because I lost Poet there for a minute. So there he is now. But I lost all of you for a second or so. So that may have something to do with why you got screwed up there, Thumper. I don't know.
No, I
Just
turned
imagine.
I
might be
turned
on
my
mine.
video off because I was pouring myself a drink out of the fridge.
That's fine.
Warm milk so you could sleep at night.
Yeah, right. Derek has said he forgot he was married. Who are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't
Talking
know.
about Dollar?
Yeah, Dollar. That's Dollar's wife.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was when we were
So
talking
I'm
about
not familiar with the names. You guys will have to bear with me.
So,
Yeah,
so I'm looking on my phone for Truckers Unhinged, and you think I can find it?
TRUCKER
Yeah.
space
Nah. Yeah.
HU.
Huh?
It's on there. It should be on
I'll send
UNHINGED.
Yeah.
Unhinged. And all I get is crazy unhinged drivers.
What are you looking for, Poet? Are you looking
It-
for
he's
Truckers
look-
Unhinged on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Hang on.
Whatever.
Okay, hang on. I gotta get my stand. I can't do this.
It doesn't matter.
Can't do what?
The holding the phone thing. Get my good old trusty tripod out.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know who was talking. It sounded like somebody else in the background for a minute.
Oh me.
Okay. And somebody dove out. Who was it? We lost Dollar. It looks like.
You lost $1.
Yeah.
Technical issues.
Technical issues. Yep.
There we go.
You see this big baby?
Much better.
Exactly. Anybody watching, if you've got questions regarding recent news stories or for the panelists of current and former truckers, by all means, drop them in the comments, in the chat. we'll certainly get to them. Our normal show this evening has been preempted by the fact that the person the show was about did not respond or make it. I'm sure he's all right. He's just unavailable at the moment. So
It's the
the normal subject
mosquito.
matter will have to be preempted and discussed at some point in time. But the show must go on.
That's it.
So we are here live talking with you, connecting with you guys. If you want to support the channel, certainly take a moment, go down, join our membership for $1.99 a month. You can get preferred access, preferred responses, early release to videos, and $4.99 a month. You can certainly get that in a newsletter. Love the strobe light, Jack.
I was just fixing to say, why am I seeing a blinking light on your face?
Security guard.
Because he's the star of the show.
There you go.
Yeah, right?
There you go.
Security guard. Anyway,
Well, I'll tell you what, boss man, that's gonna have to wait till the first of the month after I
man,
get
I
my
don't.
pension check.
I don't expect you as a panelist to worry about it. This is just for the people watching.
know.
So
I do.
you know,
I do.
yeah.
I want that newsletter.
As yeah, as a well, as a normal panelist, you know, that's you guys are part of the show. So I mean, you know,
Okay, fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, you're tangled up in my cord,
So
dog.
let me ask you guys
oh,
something. What's the weather like where you guys are? What's it like in, well, wherever
hot as
you are
Hades right
today?
now.
Where are
Where
you?
I'm at, hot as Hades.
Looks like it's gonna rain.
Now, where are you not? Where are you, boss man? Are you home? No, you're not home.
Right now. I'm nearby Dallas, Texas, right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only going to get hotter and sultrier the further you go south, too, brother.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
probably only gonna be around here for the next 2 days, I think.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be out of here within the next couple of days. So I had a couple of deliveries to make, and then I'm on another load. So
Grumpy,
I
what's
don't
it
know
like where
what
you're
direction
at
I'll
in
be heading
Okie?
in, but
Well, about the same BossMan's experiencing because it's been rather hot here, too.
What?
yeah,
90,
'Cause he's-
100?
Yeah, it's been every bit the 90s.
Yep.
Okay. And uh,
if you're about to ask about Thumper, damn, you're so close to him, it's not funny because you're like not far over the border.
no, this is true.
It was
However,
91 out, and it looks like it's gonna rain.
Yep.
okay.
If we quit
So-
getting these stupid tornadoes, we'd be doing good.
So
How many have you got?
In the last 4 weeks, we've had 87 tornadoes.
Wow.
Wow.
See, that's
Know
what's
that.
so weird is this weather pattern's like really strange, and they've noticed a lot of the like out there in Yellowstone and stuff, the hot spring part and all that. The Old Faithful
Mm-hmm.
has been acting up more. They've noticed that there's a lot more movement underground.
Mm-hmm.
So they said it's normal, but I'm not buying into that.
Yeah.
Okay. So 200 miles west of me, they're having temperatures of between 110 and 120. 500 miles
That's-
east of me.
Bear with me, folks, as my video stream gets reestablished. I'm trying to set up my
So-
regular camera. So
500 miles east of me, it's the same thing. Okay. 100, 110, 115. We haven't broken 75 here yet this summer.
wow, really, wow.
Well, a pin of
And
rose on your nose.
Better enjoy it then. I mean,
no, it's been cold.
I
It's
would
been
take
cold.
that weather. I'd take that weather all day long.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I'm like a snake. I don't come to life until I've shed my skin at 100.
Yeah. I'm
you
gonna take a
know.
moment to just let everybody know if you're watching this stream for the first time. First of all, welcome. You're a part of an audience of people. I like to say are ditto heads, but we are all devoted to one cause, and that is making trucking great again. Come to you every week with news, opinion, and a platform for you to sound off on your thoughts about specific news stories that I typically bring.
Mhm.
I'd like to say I'm as regular as I'm not even going to go there. I'd
Your
like to say
tax,
I'm regular. Yeah, be nice. I'd
your
like to say I'm
tax
regular,
bill.
but the problem is I have a schedule and a truck I run, so I can't exactly be as regular as I'd like to be.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I do my live shows on Sunday evening. When I can, I do it Sunday. If I can't, it's always Monday. But once a week, I want to come to you face to face live and at least talk about news. So you actually get a chance to meet the creator. So um, I put a lot of thought and a lot of time and research into not only the live shows, but usually the videos I put. And I just don't like the way the media portrays trucking. This is the whole premise behind Truckin City is to give you guys a look at news that affects trucking from a way you're not going to see anywhere else. Someone like myself, I've got 15 years in trucking, a multitude of experiences and positions. Thumper's been in it for how long, Thumper?
Too long to remember.
Yeah. Again, Grumpy, you've been in it
Um,
what over 25 years. So,
Be 25
um,
years in August.
yep. I would say Dollar. What he's been in about what almost 2 decades now.
yeah, I've been in it for about 20, close to 20 years or a little over.
Yeah, he ever gets his signal back. Um, so we've got a cast of panelists that normally join us. If you're interested in becoming a panelist on future shows, go ahead and set up an email to me. That's truckinnews@outlook.com. That's
Mhm.
truckinnews@outlook.com. If you send me that email, just send me, an email explaining a little bit about your experience in trucking, what you'd like to offer. I'll certainly look to bring you on. If you have any interest in a story that you don't see covered, please send to that email. That's truckinnews@outlook.com. Let me know the story you'd like me to talk more about. I'll certainly cover it. I mean, I look routinely every week at news feeds and I'll look back either that week or the whole month or just whatever the popular topic is. And, I'm going to cover it in a different way than most other trucking news
Mhm.
creators on this platform cover it. I do that because, you know what? Everybody has their own thing. And a lot of times, I'm not mentioning names, but a lot of times, most of the familiar network trucking news, they all say the same thing. And that drives me nuts. I can't stand that. So I put originality, thought, and
Mhm.
critical thinking behind what most people should think about when it comes to trucking news. So if you've got a question about recent stories, news, events, let us know. Tell us in the comments below what you think. We'd like to hear from you. So let me move this around and get,
Even if you have general questions,
yeah, general questions
does
too. I mean,
doesn't have doesn't have to do with news. If you
yeah.
have a question you think we might be able to answer, go for it.
Which also brings me to another thing. I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to change a little bit some of the videos I make. I don't have a lot of time, so I typically try one at a time filming my videos and putting them out a little bit here, a little bit there. But I think I'm gonna try changing the way I do that. So if you guys have ideas about things you'd like me to talk about in like a short video, let me know in the comments. Tell me, email me, let me know. But I'm also going to change my live lineup because I tried at one point in time to do twice a week.
Mhm.
And my mistake was I tried fitting a schedule. In trucking, that don't work. So yeah, what I'm going to try doing is going live a little bit more often. I'm just going to do it randomly, kind of like tonight. It was supposed to be planned, but You say it's random anyway, which I don't mind doing. I mean, I get to interact with you guys, get to talk crap, and I get to learn, which is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to learn what it's like, and you're seeing it firsthand. It's chaotic, it's a mess, but that's trucking.
Well, with you talking about doing the live streams and stuff, and you had a schedule, well, just think on my other platform, I was trying to do it my personal live for 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Then I would a lot of times jump off mine, and then go over to another person's and run for 4 hours on that one.
Oh wow!
And it was taking a toll on me, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm currently taking a leave of absence.
Yeah.
Because it was just kind of getting to me a little bit, and my people miss me. They want me back. They're
Yeah.
constantly saying, "What happened to you?"
Well,
I'm like,
the
"I'm still
trouble
here."
is, well, the trouble is with what I do, I've got to balance my schedule being live and creating content with
Mhm.
what I'm doing. I have to put this first. I have to put driving this, uh, running this business. I was going to say driving the truck. I got to say running this business has got to be first.
Right.
So, I've got to carefully craft a schedule around that and make sure that I actually do right by you at the same time. I'm not just going to come up here, exception being tonight. I'm not just going to come up here just for the sake of showing up. You know, Sometimes I will, but I think for the most part, 99% of the time, when I create a live show, if you look back on my past live shows, I have a purpose. I've got a story and I've got a message with every single one. So, you know, I'm not gonna cheat the audience. I'm not gonna come up here just for the sake of getting views. And there are people out there that do that, and they drive me nuts. Um, so that's what I want to do. I want to come up here with a purpose. I want to give you guys something to go with, something to learn from. You know, um, the exception being the conversation now. I mean, even when I started out tonight, it wasn't planned, but it's just something that I've thought about, done, a little bit of scripting, and I've actually put thought into it. So I mean, it might not look like it, but
I'll still be here. I'm just
I
gonna.
actually I actually put some thought into it. So I mean, and I do that with every show. So oops, looks like we lost Grumpy's video. All right, no big deal.
I'm still here.
I know you are. Got a weird avatar.
That's my old avatar.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not what I'm used to seeing.
No, I got to remember how to change the blooming thing.
Ain't no big deal. You're not like you're on here every damn week anyway. I mean, you can be. Nobody kicked you off the show,
I know
Grumpy.
that. I know
Anyway,
that. I just like you, other than it's been trying to balance everything out, so it just kind of makes it more of a pain in the rear.
yeah. If I can turn this whole channel of mine around and I can start making money, maybe I can come at you more often. I can kind of lay back a little bit, but that's going to be a long time in the making. So as long as I see it, I'm going to drive this truck and I'm going to
Well,
make a living in this truck. So
on this platform, you're doing quite well, boss man. I'm very proud of you. I really am. You came
well,
a long ways with it. But
yeah, and I'm not
as you
giving up.
see, on the other platform, I'm doing quite well because I put more effort into it because I was
Yeah.
I was getting noticed better there. My content's getting noticed better,
It's like
and
anything. You reap what you sow.
so I'm having to restart and reconfigure with this platform with YouTube
Yep.
because now that I've changed over from the grumpy old trucker to grumpy giggles, YouTube's like, what the hell happened here? And so now
I don't know what to. Yeah.
yeah. But the nice thing is there are people that are over on my other platform that do use YouTube, so they kind of have followed me over, and my following or subscribers on here is going down substantially compared to what it was. only because I don't focus really just on trucking things anymore. I found that it just did not seem to be a hit with me because no one was really wanting to watch me unless it had to do with me ranting, and I was like, that's not me. I don't like to be here. I don't like to rant. I like to make people happy. I like to talk
Mhm.
about things that would make them laugh. And
Yeah.
I was a hit with that whenever,
Right.
of course, when we had our friend Big John on here, and both
Yep.
him and I would cut up and we would have fun. People
Yep.
enjoyed it.
Yep.
And I'm still the same guy. I just like to get people to laugh, and that's just what I
Yeah.
enjoy doing. And yes, I have trucker stories and things still, but it's just, I don't know. People like to hear it
Like I
more from
said
a
at the
point of view
start,
like you.
like I said at the start, Grumpy, you're always a trucker. I don't care whether you're currently a clown. I don't give a damn. Doesn't matter to me. You're a
Well,
trucker. That's it. I've always said once a trucker, always a trucker. Just like I ain't giving you grief, poet. You're still a trucker even though you're retired. Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You
I'm gonna
drive me
go
crazy sometimes,
backstage.
but
Yeah,
you're
I'm gonna
still a
go
trucker.
backstage for a bit.
well, I'll give him this. He's a better truck driver than he is a computer technician.
You know what? It doesn't matter. He's still a good person. I don't care.
Uh,
He's
I'm
in
giving
his
you a little
70s.
little
He's
havoc there.
Yeah, he can hear you. He's backstage, but I give him grief because he's in his 70s and he's retired. But you know what? Once a trucker, always a trucker, and it doesn't matter.
Yes,
I don't care.
you're
So,
exactly right.
mhm. And you know what? God forbid I may have a day where I can't run a truck anymore. I'll still be online and I'll still talk about trucking because I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
I mean what I say. I will make trucking great again. It might not be in your neck of the woods, but it will be in mine. And I will be here week after week after week, day after day, bringing you guys content, ideas, thoughts, lessons, all that stuff. It is
Well,
my passion, and
look,
it is what you guys need.
a couple of two or three other former drivers on this platform right here
Mhm.
have made it big by starting out small, just like yourself, boss man. And I
Yep.
grant you, your time will come and you'll be a big
Oh yeah.
hit. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but you've came a
Exactly.
long ways for what you're doing. And
I
look
don't
at you
want
now.
that. I don't want fame and fortune. What I
Oh,
want
no, no,
is
no.
validation. That's what I'm looking at. Validation.
Uh,
I
and of course,
bring
you.
Well, and I say that weird. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I don't need to be vindicated or validated. What I want to do is validate the cause of making trucking great again, because that's the whole purpose. If I've
Correct.
got 1,300 people or I've got 3,000, it doesn't matter to me. It's not
And at
the
the same
numbers.
time,
It's not the numbers of people. It's the people that pay attention
this
and
is
get
true.
benefit and
And
get the yes.
you also want to look at it as, this is something that you're wanting to. You're always a trucker, yes, just like myself.
Yep.
But there comes a time in a truck driver's life, such
Yep.
as an example, our dear
Yep.
friend Poet, that you
Yep.
have to let it retire, or you may have health issues, such as myself,
Well,
and you
or
have to go
it
through
may
all
be
kinds
just
of
as simple
problems.
as it may be just as simple as God's taking you in other directions. I mean, look at John. You know,
Well, and that's
and
and that's another example. But
yeah,
here we are. What I'm saying is, you're not looking for fame and fortune, no, but you'd like to be able to make a good, steady, decent living at it, where you're able to provide for your family and
yep,
take care of your bills. And that's
that's right.
basically what we do as truck drivers, anyhow. But this is a little bit more less strenuous and stressful, because
Yep,
as you know, as truck drivers, we live stress, because it's
yep.
the moment we start that truck up, right there's our stress.
The
The
moment we
moment
start the
that key
truck up,
flicks on, yeah.
the moment we start the truck up, we're costing ourselves money. So we better have a reason to make it, because that's like right now, I'm
Well,
idling.
if you're an
I'm
owner, if you're
costing
an owner
myself money.
operator, yes, I agree
Yeah.
100%. But I'm looking at it from the point of view of, is like me as a
Well, I mean,
company driver,
even as a company driver, as soon as you turn the key, you're costing money. Just
true,
because the company's paying for it doesn't mean it's any better. It's any different. The bottom line is it's still going to come out of your pocket.
True. Very
just
true.
doesn't hit you directly. It hits you on the back end when you least expect it. But that's a whole financial
Very,
conversation.
very
We
true.
can have it. We can have it another day. But I mean, hey. Okay, I just saw something I thought was cute. I'm looking out the
You did.
window, and I'm looking at a golf cart sitting on the cat scale. How much do you think it weighs, John?
You found what?
I kid you not. It's a golf cart sitting on the cat scale. Watch this.
I got to see this.
Oh, he just left.
Oh, okay. It's
was,
it's that security guard.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It was funny to see it as I looked out the window. I was like, "Oh, ain't that funny?" That was funny. But yeah,
That's funny. That's
that was the sight to see. I wish I could have got that a camera, other than what I just did. Oh, anyhow, all right. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that I didn't bring in the original ideas, but you know what? Frontlines is what it is. I mean, sometimes we have winners for stories, other times we don't.
of course.
That story will be brought to you guys. Don't know if it'll be on a live show. It may be on a recorded video. Otherwise, the story and the message are important ones, so it will come to you, and it will be told. So, in the meantime, if you want to look into the membership for our channel, I certainly encourage you. If you haven't already become a subscriber, please look into it. Grumpy, any last words before I wrap this up for this evening?
Well, I'd have to say this. Not every one of your shows has to be a story of yours, because you yourself are a great person and bring a great show no matter what. And your cast that you have that come on usually make it lively every time. It's worth a watch. So anybody that is watching currently or watches the replay, trust me, it's always a good show if you come watch BossMan's Truckin City Media.
Well, thank you, Grumpy. I appreciate that.
No problem.
And you're welcome to stick around after the show goes off. By the way, Grumpy.
Sorry, I've been busy.
Didn't mean to cut you off. Poet, any last words for you?
Well, it's been a great show as per usual.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you.
It's too bad nobody called in, but that it is what it is.
Hey, I don't need calls every single time.
It's been an odd show.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. It's been an odd show, he says.
Yeah,
No, and you know what? It doesn't have to have phone calls every time. The whole reason I have the show is to communicate a message, to help make trucking great again. It's not whether people call or not. It doesn't really matter. It is what it is. But hey, you win some, you lose some.
Exactly.
So, but once again, and the birds too. I thank you for being part of the show. Dollar, any last words?
Well, I'm sorry, I just blew an airbag.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's only on the bottom.
If it wasn't for bad luck, you'd have no luck.
Yeah, right.
No, I got luck. It's just age. But
hey, it happens.
Come join us. Be part of the community. We'd love to have more people. Truckers Unhinged on Discord. Check us out on YouTube.
Yep.
Other than that, be merry and be blessed.
Right. There's the one I wanted. Well, Dollar, I'm glad you joined us for tonight's show. What you say, Thumper?
Well, kind of go off of how you started the show. I mean, being in a truck, it does take a toll on a person. And I think you saw I was reaching for something here a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
That
You were
right
going to go that direction again.
Yeah, I am. That right there is what keeps me
There you
going every day, and this is very dear to me. This is my stepfather's last heartbeat. So every time I feel like giving up, throwing in the towel, even with my content too. I've been kind of slacking on it, I will admit it, but life gets in the way. So I got a business I got to run, so that comes priority over my content, which there is content coming. But this right here is what keeps me going every day. If I feel like giving up, I reach up right behind here where I keep it, grab it, I look at it, and it keeps me going. And not only that, my 2 little girls keep me going too. And also,
best reason.
This guy right here.
Hey, oh
He
yeah,
goes- he goes everywhere with me. But
Yeah.
you got the moral of what I'm trying to say is you guys got to try to find what works best for you, what motivates you, what keeps you going. And if you feel like you're in a rut where you are at that point you need to give up, try talking to somebody. Talking to somebody helps a lot, right, boss man? Every time you get into one of your slumps, who do you call?
Every time. You got it.
Every time he calls me. Yes, he calls me, or he calls Grumpy, he calls somebody. He's looking for that encouragement to keep going, and that's the number one thing about trucking is staying positive.
Staying going.
And staying going. You know, if you get into that slump where you're in the sleeper and don't want to do anything, you ain't gonna get out of that rut. I mean, I've been down that road. But no Jeep update this week. I don't feel like walking all the way across the yard, but we do have an engine in it. It does run, so. But next show, hopefully, if I'm around the Jeep, we'll have a Jeep update. I only got 19 more days left to get that thing up and going. It's gonna be close. So I don't think I'll make my deadline, but I am making progress on it. So if you got a project out there, if you got, even in the trucking industry, content creating, keep your feet moving. That's the only way you're going to succeed. So, God bless everybody, EMTs, firefighters, military personnel. They don't get the love they deserve. And I feel like I'm rambling, so I do apologize. Like Bo and I always say, we don't do it just for us and our families. We do it for you guys.
Amen to that. That is so true. And guys, we come to you week after week. We want to help make trucking great again. Like this show, become a subscriber, join our membership. We are here to remind you, it's the trucks that make the deliveries, but it's you that make the difference. Till next time, guys, remember, keep the faith, keep it real, and certainly keep it rolling.